Oh, shit, it started. Yeah, no, I turned the volume off so I can't hear like the ding 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 that you hear when you're starting to do videos on your computer. But anyway, hi. What's up? Yeah, food. It seems to be a habit. I seem to be making it a thing now where I'm doing and just talking and stuff whenever I'm just eating food. I mean, more recently at least. One time I was drunk, the other time I was just BSing, the other time I'm like, nomming. Or was when am I probably was nomming during the drunk, but nope, sober, it's Tuesday. And I have an early morning class. Plus, again, it's a Tuesday. Trying to get drunk in the middle of the week is not always a good sign, but hey, it depends on what you're doing, right? I mean, look at my drunk kitchen. There is a career in that. Well, a YouTube career in that. I'm not that effective with the kitchen when I'm drunk. I'm fairly effective when I'm sober, but probably it takes practice. But the thing is, I'm usually like joining and being carousing. I'm carousing with other drunk people, so it's probably better that we have like pre-made food set up to make sure that we don't kill ourselves in the kitchen. It'd be terrible. Plus, I'd probably have to clean it up. So, I don't know. I've been noticing just a lot of things about the vlogging and all the vlogging thingies. And I don't know. I've been kind of submerging myself in the YouTube. I think as a coping mechanism in the face of humanity that I'm graduating and I have to be a responsible adult soon. Ugh. How do I even become a responsible adult? What is your definition of a responsible adult anyway? Just anyone who sees this. Here's mine. None of you care, but I say it anyway. My version of a responsible adult. Here's where I want to be within the next 5 to 10 years. 5 years, God help me, this would be ideal. But I want to have my own place, my own space. I don't want to still be living with my parents. I love them, but they dealt with me for the first 18 years of my life. I think they deserve to not have to deal with me. So I'm thinking that I want to have my own space. It can be a house, it can be an apartment, it can be somewhere. But either way, it has to allow animals. So I want to have enough financial comfort to have my own space. But I also want to have enough financial and career savviness to be able to have time to have a pet. And I also want to be responsible enough to make sure that my house is clean, there's no mold, no cockroaches, and I will make sure that I can find my own amusements within the time allotted between work and pet. Or work and non-human companion. Or a human companion? Humans can be pets, but that's not what I'm thinking more along lines of the sexual stuff. I don't know why. It's late, sex is on the mind, even if the sex is not happening. Either way, it's mostly just that's my ideal as a responsible. Oh no, yes, no. One more thing. I want to be financially independent, as in I'm not paying student debt forever. That'd be my greatest. Like that's like those four things: financially secure, as in no student debt, and not worrying about all the bills and taxes all the time. I mean, worrying about the normal is normal, but like not all the time. I have a secure job slash career, both, or I don't know, that I will be able to actually have free time and not completely submerge myself in doom. My home will be clean. It'll be my home, and I'll make sure that it has like no mold and no grossness, and there are no cockroaches and no death. At least not by my faults. If it's like it's an apartment and maybe there's a leak upstairs and there's mold that's like mildew that sink down in the walls because bad bathroom pipes and things like that, that's totally different because shit happens. Hopefully not literally in the future. God, please don't tell me I jinxed myself. Where's fucking... Okay, wood. Knock on wood. And 4, I will have a pet of some sort. I will have a pet of mostly likely an animal sort. Most likely a dog because I have been around dogs forever. Or I could also be okay with a cat. Just depends, you know? I don't know. It could even be something that's not furry. Or maybe it is furry. What if I get a chinchilla? I don't know about a chinchilla. I don't know. How do I care for a chinchilla? What if it's a lizard or a snake? No. Well, no, but you can totally cuddle lizards and snakes. If you find one that's temperament makes it like, yes, I totally want to be around you, human. Let's snuggle. I mean, it's entirely possible. I don't want to say no, but the thing is, I like furry things. I like soft things, so it's like I want to snuggle with you and feel the fur and be happy as long as you don't bite me and scratch me too often, because that kind of sucks. But yeah, that's where I want to be relatively soon. But relatively soon can mean either by like 2 years from now to 20 at this point. Humans are gonna live forever. And no, I'm not crying, I'm just sick. Oh, that was gross. But no. I don't know what I have. All I know is that the throat is death and I'm stuffy. But at least this symptom is at least more recognizable as something I can deal with, Theraflu. But the throat thing is what's killing my soul. Give me a second, I gotta throw this away because gross. But it's mostly just around those things. I am just going everywhere, dealing with wondering if I'm ever gonna have a future. Why won't you work, screensaver? Get off! I don't want to deal with screensaver. Oh. Oof. Excuse me. But yeah. It's mostly just the ramblings of someone who's decided to turn inwards into the internet rather than actually confessing any concerns, comments with real people. Literally, I have like, my roommates are right upstairs, but I'm confessing to the internet because I don't know. I think it's because I've been kind of turning inward into the YouTube too often these last couple of weeks. I mean, I've been kind of going crazy with My Drunk Kitchen and Nerdy Nummies. And before that, what did I do? I've been kind of going crazy on the BuzzFeed. Feast Mode Hunger Squad. I recently watched all their videos. I don't know why. And before that, I was going over like you know how when you go on the Netflix or you go into other sites and then you just see, oh look, I know the show. I never saw it. There's 7 seasons. Let's go. I've been doing that for like a month now. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't want to be an adult, but to adult is to make sure that you can be independent, but the independence is siphoning my soul right now. And also, it's just like, I don't know what I want to do for the future. And I think because of that, I don't know. I'm psychoanalyzing myself to myself through a freaking computer screen, which is basically a glorified camera at this point, hoping that someone out there in the YouTube will give me an answer. What am I gonna do? Well, tonight I'm probably just going to have a hot cup of tea. A hot cup of tea. I cannot speak. A hot cup of tea to soothe my throat and hopefully help me go to sleep. And wake up early for class tomorrow and just go on with my life. Yeah, it's one of those days where you think, well, here's the thing, nothing's wrong. Nothing's gone terrible. Nothing's fallen down from the heavens to strike me down, to wreck me in a giant pile of woe and agony. There's really nothing major that has completely done anything. I think that's why. I think I'm expecting heaven to strike me down and say, you shall never have success, or you will never be financially independent and not living with your parents. That's my future right now. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I love mom and dad, but I don't know. Thank you for listening to my mini rant of woes. Title, the fuck am I gonna do with my life? I mean, it could be worse. I could have failed the test. I could have fallen asleep through a class. Or I could be dealing with a fucked up screensaver that doesn't know when not to go away. You are evil, computer. Oh, why? I'm going to chuck you at a wall, or I would if I wasn't dependent on you for my entire existence. Arg. Now well, what am I gonna do tonight, besides all I've mentioned? Probably continue YouTubing. It's an endless cycle. Oh well, not the worst thing in the world. I could have worse vices. Okay, bye YouTube. Thank you for being my new therapist.